Okay, sister, I am making a video just for you because I know that you're trying to get back on the healthy wagon, and I'm going to show you how to make some super easy banana either bread or muffins, okay? So, this is what they're going to look like. I know they look like they're burned, but it's just because I use cornmeal. But if you want to cook them a little less, this is what you're going to get, and they're delicious. So I'm going to show you real quick how easy it is to make them, okay? So, also, I know that you're trying to go gluten-free, and I think that's going to help a lot with your pain. So, basically, I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are, and this is a gluten-free, sugar-free, super healthy snack, and it tastes so delicious, it's shocking. So, basically, what you need is bananas, and you need them nice and ripe, like really, really ripe. I actually go to a store where they actually sell them like this, so that's on 7th Street, and then you're going to need a little bit, and it doesn't matter what kind of flour you use. You can use almond flour, flaxseed. I have here corn flour, and you can see it says gluten-free. So corn is gluten-free, almond flour is gluten-free, flaxseed is gluten-free, so you can use any flour. It just really doesn't matter. My favorite when I make these is the corn, because it's got a kind of a mix between a banana bread and a corn bread. So it's not terribly sweet, but it's perfect. And my favorite is the corn flour. That's the one I like to make it with. And then you're going to need a little bit of baking soda, baking powder, cinnamon, vanilla, and the only naughty ingredient that I like to use is this little imitation butter, and you can get it where they sell the vanilla and all that stuff, because since you're not using any fat or sugars or anything, this gives you that little buttery kind of flavor. So that's the only indulgence that I allow myself, is this little imitation butter. So basically what you do is super, super, super easy. Get your bananas, and I do not really mix, I do not measure, just whatever. If I have 2 bananas, I make it with 2 bananas. If I have 4, I'm going to use a brownie pan, and a muffin pan. So usually this is probably about 4 to 5 bananas to fill up a muffin pan. But if you don't want to make muffins, just use the regular bread pan, and then you don't have to worry about muffins. Okay, so you see I have just here 4 bananas, really ripe, and I'm just going to mush them. So for this, I use my Mexican musher, a glass. I did forget a major ingredient, is the eggs. And I kid you not, sometimes when all I have is bananas, eggs, and corn flour, and nothing else, that is more than enough to make it. When I have cinnamon and vanilla and all that, then I like to add more stuff. So again, you can see that I mushed my bananas, and they don't have to be perfect, just mush. I'm going to add 2 eggs. Again, this is 4 bananas, 2 eggs. I could have done 5 bananas, I could have done 3 bananas. The whole point of it is your batter needs to kind of end up like the consistency of like when you're going to make pancakes, you know, kind of thick but runny, so that's where you want it to be. So I'm just going to mix in my eggs. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and I never measure, but I'm doing it for your sake. So a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to do some cinnamon, as much or as little as you want. Come on, honey, doesn't matter. I am going to do 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and these just help them get a little fluffy, and then 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So baking powder, baking soda. A little bit more baking powder. Okay, so the whole point, at this point right now, if I wanted to, with this mix right here, if you ever get the munchies and you don't want to bake and you don't want to do anything else at this point, with this batter, see, I could already make pancakes with this. You just do it like if it's a pancake batter, and it's gluten-free, sugar-free, and my little secret no-no, my imitation butter, and just a little tiny capful is all you need. Imitation butter. So for my sake, I'm going to add mostly corn flour. Again, let me show you again. I think I showed you corn flour. And I'm going to mix it with flax because that's fiber. And flax is super, super good for you. So here I have, and you're going to notice you take very little flour. I mean, this is a half a cup. Your oven's going to be at 350 for anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. Mine is a convection oven, and it goes super fast. So for me, in the brownie tin, in the muffin tin, it's 15 minutes. But I think if I was making a loaf, it'd probably be 20 to 25. So at the 15 to 18 minute point, I would start putting a toothpick. What you do is, I think it's self-explanatory, spray, nonstick spray, or if you're going to use your other bread pan, spray that, put it in, stick it in the oven, 350, starting at 15 to 18 minutes, start checking it, and as long as the pin comes out, and I already showed you what they look like when they're done. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I hope you like this recipe. I hope you use it. It's super, super healthy. No sugar, no nothing, but again, you don't want to eat 50 of these either. Okay? All right, sister. Love you. Hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.